Hello everybody, welcome back. We have a Psylocke and Phoenix VOD to review today. This is Gold 3 placements. I need help figuring out how to play Psylocke like a flanker and need better positioning on both Psylocke and Phoenix. Alright, simple, to the point. Let's get to it. This is a short game. This is, I think, console? Yep. Yeah, we're a bit. Okay, good. Nice. I like her. Okay, I mean, we get the kill. Get out. Oh, we overstayed our welcome. Hey, what's up, Boo? How's it going? So far, I feel like we're just a little too close. Braw-locke wants to be a little bit farther back. Ace. We get to cover. Okay, we get the kill. Fair enough. I mean, it's working. What's up, Churro? Ace. Yeah, this is not good. Okay. Well, we dashed through to cover. So that's not bad. Oh, yeah, we can't take that fight. So, Psylocke is not a... She's not a brawler, right? Like, all of her potential and her damage comes from, like, appearing out of nowhere from her invisibility, her positioning, things like that. What? I said hi, Boo. What? I said hi. But it comes from showing up out of nowhere, doing a bunch of damage, and then disappearing, right? So you've been doing that pretty well, but right here, it's like you did damage, but now they know, right? So now just like keep going. They're all either going to chase you and kill you, or they're gonna know that you're coming and your effectiveness is gonna be gone. So just like jump over here, get a health pack, come out, and then keep doing what you're doing. I think you were playing fine up until this point, like. You just got baited by the invis, but yeah. Nice. See, much better. In and out. Got a kill. Like, go. Good. Good stuff. Bit risky, but I mean it works out. Oh. Unfortunate. Okay. So the fact that we don't even try to shoot the Jeff. The fact that we don't even try to shoot the Jeff is maybe telling me that we're not confident on our mechanics. Nice though. Kill. I'd be wary of using your dash for damage. It can really get you out of position and then you won't have it for when you do need it. So yeah, we're definitely not confident in our mechanics, but we're getting too close. Like Psylocke has an effective range right there. This is a good effective range, right? This distance from here to here. Way up in her interface, not good. Always leave one dash to escape. Yeah, that's a good play. All right, just yeah, you're not gonna just get out here. Okay, Deadpool going. All right, so if we're tracking, invis should be our target. If we're ult tracking. Okay, now our team is dead. Definitely time to get all the way out or die. Back. You know, don't move. I always say this, there's a secret hidden tech of this game if you want nobody to find you, and it's just don't move. Like, footsteps are so important for finding where somebody is. So if you're in a situation like this, literally just don't move. Oh, you're by yourself. Fighting a 1v2. Oh, no! Yeah, so you should just be dead here. You had to use both of your dashes, and whenever you're on the way out, you don't want to run it down main, because when you run it down the main path on your way out, you're just going to run into other tanks and DPS and support, and like half the time you're going to get killed by accident, right? Like somebody's already shooting, the strange is already shooting at somebody else, and you just get in their way. You don't want to like go out through main. Hey, we have our ult. Right ult. Yeah. Good ult. Get the invis. Okay, focus the Jeff if you can. Right? But still, I mean, you traded 1 DPS for 2 supports. That's a great trade. Oh. Okay. The Jeff is ulted, so Invis really needs to die here. You kill this Invis, she won't have her ult for the fight. Good. Now Luna next, if you can. She's next up for ult. Yeah, you're just too close. Uh-oh. Oh, you're dead. Yeah. Oh, not bad, though. Oh, hey, Luna. Luna should have been our target. Now they're gonna have ult. Oh, we get her. You're brawling a bit too much for my taste, but not terrible. Yeah. So this is not where you want to go. Like, I like the idea you're trying to get to cover and get out of the way, but this building and this building are where the enemies come from, right? So you have to jump back this way. They're staying engaged way too long. Yeah. I agree. Dang, that's it? Wow. That's unfortunate. You got some good kills. Alright, Psylocke. Sorry. No more Psylocke. Phoenix. This is way too far out. So, if you try to do this against better teams, what's going to happen? The Invis is going to pull you. The Luna is going to freeze you after you get pulled. And then you will die. And, like, that's it. It's just going to happen that quickly. So you don't directly get punished for it immediately like that. This is gold. This is much better positioning. Ideally, I'd like Phoenix to be on the high ground here, right? So you could be up here on the main temple. You can be over here on high ground. It's much more oppressive, right? And then the only time you want to drop off of high ground is if you get forced off, right? So Venom jumps up here, you shoot him a couple times, he gets you in a half health, you jump down, then you get healing, stuff like that. But yeah, running it right down main is not great. Nice. I like this off angle. Oh, this is why we don't want to be on main, right? Because tanks can just show up and demolish us. Like, watch your health. Strange just, boop, dead.
You do know we're not paying you for this, right, Wade?
Ooh. Okay. When we're trying to retreat, we have to go to our healers, which means we have to know where our healers are, right?
By the eye of Agamotto.
So in a game like this, running away is not necessarily good. What you want to do is get to safety, and safety isn't always away. So when you're playing a support or a DPS and you're getting dove, what dive characters want is they want you to be isolated. If you're with your team, you're much harder to kill. If you're isolated, you're an easy pick for Iron Fist, Venom, Captain America, Hulk. Like, they thrive on people who go by themselves. Okay, now here, this is a situation that doesn't come up too often, but it's very important to know, right? So your whole team is dead. ideally, whoever died first, which I think is you, would have switched to Strange to start portaling. But since we didn't, hopefully the next person is switching, right? And so what you want to do is you want to look at the top and see, okay, I can give 1 tick, 2 ticks, then I have to touch, right? And so you want to give it as much time as possible for as many of your teammates to respawn, get to portal, and get to close as possible, and then touch at the last possible second. We don't really do that. We just run straight in, ult, somehow kill the Jeff, but dude, we could have done this right now. If you did it right now, then that time you would have killed, maybe the rocket gets close enough to res you, you know, or start healing or something like that.
I am ready to put.
So you want to wait till the last second possible. But I mean, a lot of stuff there, a lot of stuff you can work on. Make sure you're playing with your team, especially on defense. Yeah. So that's a good point. So when you don't know who to shoot in like a team fight like this, and everybody is available, so who should you be shooting? You need to shoot a squishy. And by a squishy, I just mean somebody with less health, right? So a DPS or a support. Like these people are pretty easy. I don't want to say pure DPS because like if you're shooting a Reed, you know, Mr. Fantastic, he's never going to die. It doesn't matter. But if you do 500 damage to a character, let's just say you hit a bunch of headshots on Phoenix, that's going to leave Venom with, you know, 300 health left, right? So he's still fine. Plus he still has movement abilities to get out. And he has his shield, which gives him another, like, I don't know, 800 or something if he's low. So he's like not even close to dead. Strange, if you do 500 damage to him, he still has 100 and, you know, 200 health left and an 800 health shield and a movement ability. So that's not going to do much. If you do 500 health to an invis, that's 275 to her damage, to her health bar, and then 200 to her shield. That's enough to actually probably kill her, right? And so, yeah, if we bring in those numbers down, like even like 200, that's enough to where this invis needs to move. She has to, you're forcing them to do something. So make sure we're targeting the right ones. I don't want to say to never shoot tanks, especially on Phoenix, because you actually do need to pressure tanks. But that's a higher level concept for later when we talk about space and denying space and things. But, and then also like just some mechanics work. If you don't know, I'll do a quick thing since this VOD was really short. We'll jump on over to the practice range and I'll show you something that is like extremely helpful. And if you already know, feel free to skip or whatever. But if you just jump over here, I'll pick. You can either go through the portal, which is faster, or just jump down here. And I go to parameters, and this is what I set. I go to aim practice, I put it on random, right? So I do Luna Snow because she's really fast. Small hitbox, almost always in the game. I do random, short range, moving, make sure that's checked. Random, super fast, 3, all this stuff. Do it for 2 minutes. And I would do this twice. Just do this 2 times before every time that you play the game, right? If you do that, like before you start a ranked session, if you do this for 5 minutes, I promise it's going to help you get so much more confident. It's actually so underrated. And just practice with your left click. Now you can turn on what is it? It's like no ability cooldown, so you never have to reload. I don't recommend doing that because it can give you like a false sense of when I need to reload, and that can mess things up. But if you just want to work on aim, it's there. Definitely know it. Which I need to work on my aim with hit scan. So there you go. But yeah, work on this every single time, and then dagger works as well. But yeah, lots of work on there. And then don't stay in for too long on Psylocke. Get in, get your damage, get out, chip from the side. Once they know you're there, like you either have to move or get out completely, and then you'll be a lot more effective. So anyway, thank you so much for watching. Thanks for submitting the VOD. Take care, God bless, and we will catch you in the next one. Bye.